Hey guys, how's it going? It's Steven from Nerdologist Gaming, and we are huge fans of Nintendo Switch here on the channel, as you may have seen. And I just figured since the holiday season is coming up, maybe we should do like a little rundown of games that have recently come out that you may or should not pick up. Did that make any sense? That you should or should not pick up for the console. That sounds a little bit better. But anyway, I plan to at least do this at least once a month or just every time a decent amount of games have come out for the Switch, just to do this. And I've done it a little bit in the past. But anyway, we're just going to jump straight to it. Now, the first game I want to talk about you may or may not have heard about, but Super Mario Odyssey, it's just a hands-down must-buy for your Nintendo Switch. It's easily one of the best games I've ever played ever. It's Jared's new favorite game. Dylan loves it. Josh hasn't picked it up yet, but he has played it, and I think he likes it. But anyway, it's great. It's completely full of adventures. If you're not a fan of collectathons, this might actually convert you. There's I think there's 999 moons. That's a lot, but I've only gotten to 400. I think Jared is past 700. But anyway, it's super fun. It's so creative. It's genuine. It is literally the definition of a perfect game. I had a hard time choosing which one I liked better between Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, but you know what? It's just a no-brainer. Go pick it up, for sure. Now, unfortunately, because this is a strict Nintendo IP, they created this game, so you know how they do it. This game is never going to go on sale, maybe in the future, but not by much. So this game is at a solid $59.99, but it is well worth your money. I promise you, even when you beat the game, there's still so much to do. I find myself going back to it a lot, so go pick that one up. Now, this next one, this one was pretty sweet. Doom for the Nintendo Switch. This is freaking sweet. Okay, now, first of all, they used they used the original SNES box art for the Nintendo Switch one. That is awesome. Seriously, this game is a lot of fun. It's bloody, it's gory. It's everything you want in a first-person shooter, in my opinion. It's super fun, fast-paced, but this game originally came out in 2015 for Xbox One and PS4. Now, those were advanced for 4K technology. The only downside to this game for the Nintendo Switch is that it runs on, when docked, it runs at 720p, 30 frames a second still. Now, it does run the same exact definition in handheld mode. It's still 720p, 30 frames a second. Now, it looks wonderful in the handheld. Don't get me wrong. It's super fun. It does seem a little odd whenever it's docked because you're so used to those polished graphics. It does kind of, in my opinion, look like a PlayStation 3 game when docked. Now, that doesn't mean it's not playable. It is fully functional, and it feels just as good as if you were to play it on a stronger console, as in the PS4, Xbox One. So, in my opinion, it doesn't defeat the purpose of the game. You still get the same feeling and everything. It's just not as nice looking. However, it feels absolutely wonderful whenever you're playing on your handheld and you're playing multiplayer online. That is friggin' sweet, okay? That is awesome. That actually makes me want other first-person shooters on the Switch now, so I can just play them anywhere in the house. That is an upside. So I do recommend going to pick up this game. Unfortunately, again, this is another $59.99 game. I'm not sure if it's going to go on sale for the holidays, but you can honestly pick this same game up for PS4 or Xbox One for $20. Because it's been out for a couple years. But it's still worth it in the Switch. I wanted to get it for the Switch. I have this on 2 different consoles, but it's still just as fun, and I do recommend it. The next game we have up is Rocket League for the Switch. By God almighty, pick it up. But I mean, it shines its best in handheld. It's so cool. It runs at 720p, 60 frames a second on handheld. That is friggin' impressive. It looks really good too. There's no lagging whatsoever. Again, this is cross-platform too, so you will be able to play with people on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So that's cool. Now, it doesn't look as nice as the PS4 and Xbox One version when docked, but it doesn't matter. This game does not rely on graphics. It's strictly gameplay. But pick it up. It's $19.99 on the eShop. So pick up your copy. Oh, by the way, they are releasing a physical copy too. I don't know when, but they did announce that it will have a physical copy. So if you're a physical copy buff like Dylan, who will only buy the cartridges, just hang on tight because it's coming. Okay, so our next game, this came out in October actually, so I'm a little behind on it. But me and Josh bought it. We tried our best to get into it. We could not. Wolverblade. So this is a cool concept, and it is fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but god damn is it so hard. It's super hard. I can't even get past the second level. Yeah, because it's cool because it's a Viking style arcade beat 'em up, and it is fun. The controls feel good. You just take so much damage that it's almost impossible to get to the end without losing all 3 of your lives. It's not any easier either whenever you play with 2 people because you still take just as much damage and there's just waves of enemies that come at you. I mean, if you like games that frustrate you to the point where you want to break your controller in half, then go ahead and, yeah, pick it up. But I think it won't show me because I purchased it. I don't remember. So I think it's like $15 to $20. But I think it is $20. I don't recommend picking it up if you're looking for something new to play. If you like beat 'em ups, then go all for it. Final game I'm going to talk about today is Gear Club Unlimited. This is the racing simulator that came out for the Switch a couple days ago. Now, Josh picked it up as well. He didn't care for it too much. He said it was good, but you know, Josh is a really big racing game guy. So Need for Speed is like his thing. But this didn't impress him too much. Now, me on the other hand, I actually really like it. It reminds me of like a 2002 through 2006 Need for Speed game almost. The controls are just the standard arcade racing game. There's nothing really too in-depth about it. You just gas and brake, and that's it, really. There's really no drifting. Now, it is cool because it's one of those racing games where the graphics do look good both on the handheld and docked. They're not too bad. Now, the thing about it is, though, the races are pretty short. And this was originally on Android. They just optimized it for the Switch. But the races are pretty short, and you are highly rewarded for everything you do. And there's tasks that you can do that you get money for. But for me, I enjoy it because I don't have a lot of time as much as I did before to just sit down and grind on video games. But this, for me, is nice because you can just play a couple races, you know, which aren't that long, and then you get a decent amount of money for them, and then you can just buy cars and upgrade them, and but it's fun. It is fun. I kind of like the map they have set up. I like open world games where you can just drive around and go to race to race. This has a map where you can select what race you want to do, and there is an online multiplayer. There is couch co-op up to 4 players, which is nice as well. I do recommend buying this game, actually. The price is a little on the hefty side, though. It's $45, and after tax comes up to $47. But for the amount of time I'm putting in this game, I've only owned it for 2 days. You know what? I'm at least getting my money's worth out of it. So I'm not upset about the price. Other people might be, though. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully this video helps you out. If you're looking for a new Switch game, or if you have anything to say about the games that I mentioned, be sure to comment down below. And also, we're starting to live stream a little bit more, so if you have any suggestions of games that we should play, please let us know about that as well. Our last live stream, we did crash, and we got 3 brand new subscribers, and we had a bunch of people talking in the comments. That was absolutely wonderful, and we've never had that before. So I want to thank everyone for the support that you're giving us. And I guess that I'll see you guys in the next one. So if I don't see you before Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas. And yeah. I also just realized that I just did this entire video without using my microphone. So it's going to have really bad audio quality. So I'm sorry about that too.